Hello and welcome to Cam and Seb update number 6. Wait, 7. 6.
This many.
Number 6. You might be thinking it should be update number 2, but it isn't. You'd be wrong.
No,
you can't count. It's 6.
We've gone back and changed the past.
Yeah.
Through the magic of editing to make a playlist that makes sense.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense having business updates, Cam and Seb updates, vlogs, whatnot, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So they've gone, and it's all linear now.
Good news, yeah. So if you basically want to catch up on what we've been doing outside of Skyrim, there's now one playlist on our channel, which is just called The Life of Cam and Seb.
Yeah.
So you can find out
The
there.
lives of us.
But anyway, back to today. This is business update number 6.
Yes.
And we have some big news about what we've been up to. I mean, obviously, we've been doing more Skyrim. Big for us, yeah. It's not like
affect you at all.
Not big on the world scene. Like, I doubt it's going to be discussed around cafes around the world.
I mean, politically speaking, it's pretty minor.
Yeah.
But we hired a guy.
We did.
Basically.
Yes.
Yeah, to cut to it. And it's a guy who's actually featured in a bunch of the videos that we've done commercially.
That's true.
It's how
so
we
just
ended
to be
up
clear, our company, DoubleJump, has hired its first person.
Yes.
So that's what's happened.
Yeah.
His name is Zach, and he's on screen right now. There he is.
Yeah.
Talking. He can say words.
Yeah, we hired him basically to come and help us run the business. So he's not an editor. He's not so much a cameraman. Well, I mean, he's a cameraman.
Done quite a bit of camera stuff now.
But
we're training him.
Fundamentally, he's come along to help us actually run a business, because one of the reasons that we got him is we realized that we're not amazing business people. We're not bad.
We're not bad. We're just we
need help.
Basically, we've been doing as I'm sure you guys, as patient fans of our channel, have observed, our schedules can be a bit all over the place and with inconsistent posting. But having him on board is certainly already made it easier. I mean, basically the only reason we were able to devote so much time to Skyrim before Christmas, and those 2 months before Christmas, was partially because Zach was there. Yeah. Because he started with us in November, and it just freed us up to do that extra kind of stuff. So that is our big piece of news. Our company is now 3 people.
Yes,
which does kind of ruin our name of DoubleJump, but never mind.
But it does keep the name format very clear. You know, Cam, Seb, Zach.
Actually, we will have Zach. We did intend to have him in this business update, but he's away on holiday this week. I can't believe we let him have holidays.
See, this is why we need a business person. We need someone to come and say no to things, but he's that guy, so off he's gone.
He's literally skiing right now.
Yeah.
Son of a... Anyway.
But he has made doing this job, and when we say job, I mean the DoubleJump business rather than the Cam and Seb, YouTube channel, has made it significantly easier. Yeah. And one of the lovely offsets is that it has given us just a little bit more time to dedicate to the YouTube channel.
Definitely. It definitely has. And, we're talking again about how for 2017, ways we're just going to get more consistent stuff. I mean, we're actually going to have a lot of stuff coming up on the channel over the next month, because which segues nicely into Space Explorers, which obviously, if a lot of you, I'm sure, will just watch Skyrim, and that's totally cool, and that's why we make it, because we know you love it.
It's the only ones I watch.
Damn it, Seb.
Sorry.
But we've also been doing this great show called Space Explorers, which is funded by the UK Space Agency, and we've kind of been doing them again a bit kind of ad hoc based on when the guests are free, because if you haven't watched one yet, it's when we sit down and play a sciencey, spacey related game with a real space scientist, and they talk about their views on the game, and the game throws up lots of questions we can talk about. It's been really interesting. We've shot them all now. There's only 2 live so far.
Yeah, you may have seen them actually already.
Yeah, you may have seen them. The Call of Duty one viewed quite well, so maybe you watched that one. But there's still 4 more episodes to go up, which is going to be great. And then, so look out for those.
And each one in 2 parts as well. So,
lots of video.
It's going to be a little bit disorienting, because we basically had to change the way that we plan to do it, as you mentioned, because, getting hold of real scientists who are involved in very real projects.
Turns out they're busy, Seb.
Yeah.
Turns out they got more important things to do than play video games.
Things. So we did mix some things up, and there are going to be some episodes that go out basically saying, don't forget to send in your questions. Those questions have well and truly been asked.
Also, the next one to go up, which will technically be episode 3. Yeah. At the beginning, you're like, "Welcome to episode 2," which is not your fault. Okay, it's not your fault at all. It was meant to be episode 2.
Whoops.
But these things happen. So don't worry about it. I'm going to put a little thing up that makes fun of you.
That's fine. As long as you don't hard bake it into the video, so we can, still look good. Reorder them when people don't realise.
Well, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, we will do that. We will reorder.
We're making business decisions right now.
There you go.
Live.
It's always happening.
But we've been making those videos with our pal Lewis Dartnell, who you've probably seen on.
He has graduated to just being our friend.
He's
now.
just a pal.
It's great.
Every time we record with him, we always go to the pub afterwards. So
it's true.
Yes, we are now officially friends. friends.
We had quite the boozy celebration at the end of the last episode. It was really fun.
But we've been making them with him. He is a professor from the University of Westminster, and the 6 scientists that we've got have all had their own specialties.
I know you said 6, but it sounded like the 6 scientists we've been getting on. They have been sick.
Yeah,
I'm not young enough to get away with saying that.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, I should have given it a bit more of this.
Yeah, I don't.
We're old now. I'm turning 30 soon.
Oh, God. Oh my God.
Yeah. Ugh.
That's why I agreed to business with you, because you'd be the young one.
Yeah, well,
you're not allowed to get old. God
no.
damn it.
But these guys, they all had their own sort of specialties in the field, and it's all sort of based around Mars. What I'm saying is, once they all go out, we're going to be releasing them in sort of like weekly blocks once they're all edited.
Yeah.
Go and watch them because they're really interesting.
They really are. They really are. We're going to be doing a lot to push them when it gets closer to the time. Mm-hmm. Really help get the word out there and get as many eyeballs on it as possible. Yeah. So they're pretty watchable. Like the conversations are really interesting, and these are like seriously impressive people who like big names in the field who we've managed to get on because Lewis knows them all because he's in that industry. So he's like cherry picked the best.
Yeah.
I mean, these people will do like talks in front of hundreds of people, and one of them, like Beth Healy, whose episode is the next one going to go up.
Yeah,
she like wintered in Antarctica as part of this crazy project.
Yeah, she spent 9 months on the South Pole or something like that. It was cool.
Like really interesting person.
We played Kerbal Space Program with a real rocket scientist. We interviewed a guy who's part of the Mars One project. You know, he's down to the last 100 applicants for a one-way trip to Mars.
Yeah, he would literally, he was talking about how he would go to Mars and not come
back ever again.
And he'd be okay with that.
Yeah, and we were like, how long would you have to spend on Mars for it to be worth your while in terms of the rest of your life? He's like, 10 years minimum. But if I only make 10 years, it's time well spent.
Yeah.
And it was like
super interesting.
It was nuts.
So
watch that episode.
Look out for Space Explorers when it's all out. So that was one of the things we wanted to talk about. But as a lot of you guys noticed when we put our last Skyrim episode our most recent Skyrim episode live, which was at the beginning of February. A lot of you were like, where have you been for the last month? You know, it's been a month since Christmas and all that. Well, basically, the reason why we just haven't had a chance to film anything Skyrim related is because our business has been like mad busy, but on some
probably
really
the busiest
cool projects
we've ever been.
Definitely the busiest we've ever been. The biggest projects we've ever worked on.
Yeah. But they're cool. And they're done, which means we can tell you what they were.
Yes.
So the first one was that Square Enix approached us to help them make an advert for Hitman, the boxed edition.
Hitman, the complete first season, Seb.
I remember
PS4 and Xbox One.
Yes, because Cam had to edit it
that video,
and heard it over and over again.
I know it
If you haven't seen it, it's on screen right now. It's
really good.
Yeah, it was the sort of fake shopping channel ad.
Yeah, it's on the Square Enix UK YouTube channel and possibly elsewhere. Give it a look. Yeah, we're really pleased with it. It's like a proper advert, you know. Like we hired a studio. We did all of it. We hired a studio. We filled it with actors. We had like about 15 people in the room on that day. It was like the biggest shoot that DoubleJump has ever done.
And Cam was a real director who said action and stuff like that. I felt like
such a fraud every time I said action. It's one of those things. It's like that's what people who. I wonder if that's what people who are pretending to be directors say, and actually real directors just say like, "Go, just do the thing, roll the camera" or something like that. You know?
Oh, maybe is there a? What's the Gaelic for action?
I don't even know, but we should come up with our own.
Yeah.
I've not even I don't know what the Gaelic for anything is, other than cheers. Maybe that's what it'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Slushy. Yeah. Amazing.
But so that was one. What was the other one that we did?
The other one was a little company, you may have heard of them, called Nintendo 64. No, called Nintendo.
Yeah.
We worked for Nintendo. Not for the first time, but in the biggest way we've ever done. So basically, you may be aware that they kind of had the first reveal of their Nintendo Switch, the new console. Now, there was a European launch the UK launch.
It was a hands-on. It wasn't so much a launch.
Sorry, not a launch. A hands-on where press and then public could come down and play it for over the course of like 4 days. Or 3 days, sorry. And we ran all the production on site at the Hammersmith Apollo. Yeah. Which meant we had to hire in like 10 people?
Yeah.
10, so it was like me, Seb, and Zach plus 10 others who were the DoubleJump team. It was mental. Like
it was
so weird. People would be like, "Oh, they're one of the DoubleJump like team." I'm like, "We're a team,
wow, we're a team." Yeah,
we have an army.
It's quite scary because you know when most of the jobs that we've done so far commercially, it's been either one of us, both of us, or at the very extreme, it's been the three of us.
It's been like, woo, three.
So to go, and then I think we've hired in the odd freelancer here and there, but like to go to a full on like 10 people management style was quite I don't know.
Quite the learning curve.
It was intense and cool, but we got to play the Switch, so that was cool.
Not very much, though. I was too busy.
No, we were extremely busy. It was hard work. But
I think I picked one up once.
Yeah.
And played like about 2 seconds of Mario Kart, I think. So,
And if you were one of the people from the Nintendo community who went along and were repeatedly accosted by camera operators, I apologize.
That was our fault.
That was our fault. But yes, so we got to do that, and it was cool. Anyway, those two projects back to back took up the whole of January. Yes. And we're really sorry.
But they're done now.
Yeah.
We have a relatively quiet time ahead. So, I mean, this week we're going to be filming, right after this video, we're going to be filming another Skyrim. We've already picked all the mods.
We have,
Brilliant.
It's going to be a PC episode.
Yes, the mods are...
And it's...
there's a wonderful theme to the mods that we know you will love.
Well, so we may as well say it's a chicken theme episode.
It's a chicken theme episode.
It's all the chicken mods
all the best chicken mods. So. And some of them are fantastic. I can't wait to go and play them now.
No, exactly.
So, that's the things we've been up to, really.
Yeah.
Looking ahead, Seb, the plan, we can't talk about individual projects before they happen, unfortunately, but we are pitching for a bunch of different things. We've got a number kind of in the pipeline, big and small. But in general, other things we're going to be doing is we need to finally make a show reel, because we've gone, we'll have incorporated the company 2 years ago when it gets to somewhere halfway through March. Yeah. And we've managed to go 2 years without a show reel. So we're finally
for a video production company,
which is ridiculous. Just be busy. And also our website's a piece of crap, so we're going to remake that.
It is genuinely a piece of crap.
I've seen better websites from the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Seb, it's time for that regular thing we always do every week, every time we do a video. It's time for that, wait, there are other video games section? Yes, this is the thing we're doing from now on in our updates, because we want to know what you guys are playing. And we should talk about what we're playing.
And because, we actually do play other games other than Skyrim, sometimes.
If Kevin Van Norman heard you say that,
very
he would kill you and then remove your spine.
He would kill me.
Kill you all over again.
He would kill me for fun anyway.
He would.
So at this point, it's a
point,
done deal.
Good point. All right. Well, it's moving swiftly on then. Seb, do you want to kick us off? What video games have you been playing?
Well, the main one that I've been blasting through at the moment is Final Fantasy 15. My girlfriend reviewed that game.
Did she?
Yeah, and she didn't completely dig it.
Right.
But I think her problems were with the second half. I'm still in the first half.
You're basically telling you that she's wrong.
First half is so good. It's so good. I don't know if you guys have played it, but I'm just wandering around, taking my time, being pretty leisurely, and I am so into that game right now, even though there's quite a lot of trudgery, a lot of sprinting around places. But I love the game, and I heartily recommend that if nothing else, you play the first half of the game, because there's fun to be had there.
I've never played it.
Yeah.
So maybe I will.
About you, Cam? What have you been playing?
Well, I've been playing 2 games, Seb, to be honest. A little bit of Civilization 6,
Never heard
which
of it.
I've been really enjoying, actually. I used to play Civilization a long time ago, but I haven't really played it since 3.
I never really did play that, I think I played it once when we were at GameSpot when we were doing the Modcast. If you remember that.
Yes. No, we did Game of Thrones mods on it.
We did,
I remember.
yes.
But yeah, I haven't really properly played a game of it since Civ 3 or something. But then Civ 6 is really good. I'm really enjoying it. The AI is still dumb. The enemies are just mean, or they tolerate each other being really horrible, and we'll go to war quite quickly with them. But as soon as you do anything remotely warmongery, they're like, "I hate you," and they just constantly tell. I just get streams of them messaging me saying they hate me, basically saying, "I denounce you. You're a jerk."
Well,
I'm like,
they got some real backbone though. I like they'll stand up for what they believe.
Well, no, but they will never go to all the way and declare war against me.
Oh, okay.
They'll just be like, "I hate you, but let's still be friends." So they're kind of jerks.
Okay.
Anyway,
seems sort of oddly familiar.
It is weird, but it's good. It's a good game.
Yeah.
And the other game I've been playing is The Witcher 3, which I know is not a new game. And I've tried. I remember I played. I don't even know how much because it's such a massive game, but I played some of it up to if you played it up to getting to Skellige, about the time you kind of go over there, so level 17, 18 or so, and really, really loved it. What I played of it, thought it was amazing. And then I was playing on PS4 and then kind of stopped for, I can't remember why, probably because we started the business, I don't remember. But then I'm playing it now on PC, and
I was wondering if you're playing on PC.
Good.
So you're playing on the account that we used a few times to do some Witcher mods back in the day.
Absolutely. And you saved, but yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And it's such a good game. If you love Skyrim and you haven't played The Witcher 3, seriously, play The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
not as good as Skyrim. But
No,
it's so
obviously
good.
it's not as good as Skyrim. But yeah, I mean, I got about, I don't know, 20 hours into The Witcher 3. And even then, I feel like I was barely scratching the surface.
Yeah, it's just massive.
One thing led to another, and I got sidetracked. And it's like the same reason I don't play Hearthstone anymore. Like, I love that game, but
Hearthstone's great.
There's too much. There's too much to do.
Well, that's what I find. Because I was playing. I stayed with Hearthstone a bit longer than you did. But what I think the reason I stopped is because it was stopping me playing any other game. Because it's like that thing of like, well, I could start this game where there's this like, I'm gonna have to put in a big amount of time, like a couple of hours to really get into it and assess whether I like it, or I can play 30 minutes of this game I know I like, and
That's fair.
that was the problem. It was stopping me doing other things.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's what we've been playing.
A good choice. Also, over Christmas, I played through all of the Uncharted games.
Did you?
Yeah.
For Christmas?
Yeah.
Wow. All of them ever?
Yeah, all 4.
Wow. So
well, I mean, I played.
Not
I mean,
the PS Vita
I'd only
game.
recently played. No, I didn't even know there was one.
Yeah.
I played 4 recently, but then 1 to 3 because I'd never played 1 or 3. So.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So in the weirdest order, I guess I went.
But you hate the combat in that game. Were you not just super angry by the end?
I was. Actually, you know what was weird as well? I preferred the combat the most in 3, and 3 is regarded as one of the less good ones.
Yeah. It is regarded as a lesser Uncharted game.
But yeah, so I played it in the order of 2, 4, 1, 3. Why not?
That's Seb's counting for you.
Yes.
Anyway, well, tell us what you've been playing in the comments, and any suggestions. Oh, actually, another game I was playing just before Christmas was Dishonored 2, because that game's amazing. It's so good. So good. Anyway, let us know what you've been playing, and let us know, what you would like to know about from the Cam and Seb. These business updates, the Life of Cam and Seb updates.
Whatever you
We're
want.
keep doing them.
Yeah.
So let us know what type of stuff that you would like to know about the business. The only thing we can't tell you is like any upcoming games and things we're working on.
Industry secrets.
Yeah, we don't really know any industry secrets.
No. Do we?
No. Nobody tells us
I think I know
anything.
one, but it's a boring one. But it's
What's the point of having a secret? It's boring.
yeah, exactly.
The worst.
I wish no one had told me. So I will save you the trouble. But yes, please ask any questions
Really,
you want to know
blessing.
about our lives, about our business, about our work.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll
we'll
endeavour to answer those questions. Soon
We'll
as
have
we can.
Zach on in the next business update
Yeah.
as well, so you can actually see him in the flesh. He does exist.
He's South African.
He is. Half South African.
Oh, that's a bit, yeah.
Well, actually, no. He's actually half English, quarter South African, quarter Chinese. Right? Isn't that right? Is that right? I don't know. Let's ask Zach. Let's ask Zach when
Find
he's
out
on.
in the next episode when we have Zach on as well.
Yes.
So yes, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to check out Space Explorers, and also don't forget to check out Skyrim, as if we need to tell you. But yeah, come back for more Cam and Seb updates.